So my game is called LaRocheshire. It is a single-player exploration game where you play as this character, Mordecai Rigby, and throughout the game you come home from your village, and you have to help people around the town, and then the bartender will throw you a party. And it's a simple, just three-step quest lines, such as get into the town, help the people, finish the game. There's 3 quests that must be completed in this game. First quest is to help the farmer gather his tools. The second quest is to help a man with hunger, which you can see on my screen here. He's behind me. You have to give him some food. And the last quest is to do the other 2 quests. So it's an overlapping thing that at the start you have to go and talk to the tavern keep, and he will tell you the quest that you have to fulfill. This allows the player to know exactly what they need to do. And the minimap should help above. So you can see up in the top left up there. I done this just by adding an image on a canvas and relaying the camera onto it. There's a camera above the player that constantly follows him around, and the minimap. I placed borders around the spawn to make it so the player could not leave, and I forced them to go on a path that I created to ensure that the story and game would flow correctly. I did this by adding invisible barriers here that linked to yarn scripts that would play this whenever you would walk into them. And I gave them collision so the player can walk through. When you walk into it, it immediately plays the yarn script. You don't need to press anything. All my dialogue will play automatically, but I've ensured that the dialogue, given the length of time, and I've set it so that the dialogue will always finish and give the player enough time to read all of it. Here's a guard. I've set 2 points that he will walk along until the player interrupts him. As you can see here, he is facing towards the player and starting to walk towards him. He has a patrol range that he will patrol between these points, but once the player gets close enough, it will redirect towards the player. He'll walk over, and indicated by the exclamation point above his head, you can press space to start the dialogue. Now you can fail this dialogue sequence by not playing by his rules as such, as not giving your name, not giving a reason to, not giving a reason to why you want to enter the town, because he doesn't know you at this point. Through the text, as you've seen there, the knight at the front gate informs you to go to the top right, to the tavern. Now, this is shown with the minimap here, as when you're talking to him, it will be up in the top right of your screen. And then he goes back to patrolling. Now, this allows the player to just walk around the world and get a feel for it. As you can see, there's people that you can go and interact with around the world, but it all first starts at the tavern. This tavern keep that you have spoken to now, that allows you to continue the rest of the quests, where you have to go and help a man get fed and help the farmer find his shovel. As you're running over to the farmer, you can see that the minimap is moving along with the player. as you've seen earlier, your name is Mordecai Miller, and you used to come from this town, but you left 20 years ago. Complete a simple fetch and carry quest of going and grabbing the shovel from the old mill. Now, depending on which side you take, it says it in a different way. He has 3 options. So here you can see it gives you an exclamation mark above the shovel to show you that you can interact with it, as it has done with the NPCs as well. This gives the player a reliable way to understand that they can interact with my objects around the world, and which ones they can and can't. For this shovel, I added an audio component in it so that when you pick it up, it will play an audio cue and then disappear. I've done this by saying play voice and destroy within my yarn script, and then linked it to another script that I'd done in Unity or Visual Studio to allow it to understand that when that line gets read out and pops up down here, down at the bottom, it will know to destroy the object and play the audio cue. And once you go back to the farmer, he gives you 3 cards. So now that you have the 3 cards, you're able to go and help the man. I gave them a billboard effect so that once you get into range, they turn towards you and will look at you. And then once you're done all this, you can go into the tavern again, that you'll see in a bit. It checks to see if the farmer quest has been complete and the beggar quest has been complete. Now, if these both have been complete, it will jump to this iteration of it, where the quest line will let you finish the game. Once you interact, it jumps you to another scene, and I gave it a dynamic camera angle, and here's my little... This is my most impressive yarn script, I would say, as it integrates the use of parameters, meaning that if these parameters are not met, such as what I have highlighted here, farmer quest complete and peasant quest complete, if these 2 are not complete, then it will not allow to jump to the tavern keeper final. Now here on whenever it sets the tavern quest complete to true, I have a script within Unity that will make the beer appear and allows you to finish the game. If I was to do this differently, I definitely would have added more quest lines linking into the tavern keep. I also would have set up a way that once he gives you the quests, it will update on a UI that would let the player know exactly what quests they still have to do without having to go back and forward to the tavern keep. I also would have, all the characters would have been rigged so that the world felt more fluid. I would have changed the character sprite and updated the knight to have a walking animation. That's the reason he's a cylinder, as I didn't want it looking weird whenever he was walking around. I also would have updated the minimap for it to be locked, and possibly once you entered a location, update on the minimap to show that you've been in it, such